Welcome to the project demonstration of surveillance of street lights using light sensors along with person detection through IoT. So here the main purpose of this project is whenever the person enters into the street, we are going to on the lights based on the person detection, as well as we are going to intimate the same status of the street lights working through the IoT to the blink cap, and also same status will be displayed on the LCD screen so that a person came to know that now the street lights working or not, and also it will be same intimation to the authorities to repair the particular street lights. So here we are going to control the whole system based on the input and output modules. The inputs are IR sensors and LDR sensor for each street light, as well as the output modules of LCD and Node MCU and the street lights. These street lights are controlled with help of ULN 2803, and the output modules of LCD interface edge and PIC microcontroller. As there is a insufficient pins for the Node MCU, there we are making use of extra driver as a microcontroller, so which will interfacing between the Node MCU and the input output modules. So here, as we discussed, the LDRs interface to the microcontroller with this resistive driver board, and this ULN 2803 to control the street lights, and IR sensor to detect the person, and LCD will display the status, and the whole system working on the power supplies. Like one is 12 volts power supply for the street lights and 5 volts power supply for the Node MCU. As the Node MCU power consumption is more, that's why we are providing the extra power supply, and this 12 volts will be given as main power supply source input to the motherboard. Is a microcontroller, so there will be one 7805 regulator, and after this we will get the 5 volts regulator power supply, so which was given as main power supply source to the PIC microcontroller. Once you get the power supply, it start reading inputs from this IR and LDRs, as well as output street lights and LCD and Node MCU. So here, whenever the flow is, whenever the person enters, we are going to on the street lights, and the status will be displayed on the LCD and intimation to the Node blink cap through the Node MCU. So before switching on this sketch, we need to do some initial steps. Enable the hotspot with the name of project 4574 and a password 129 without any space here, without any capital letter, and on the data, I'm repeating, on the data and hotspot, then only install the run the kit, and also we need to install a blink application and log into the blink application with the given credentials, email ID and password. So after these setups, just give the power supply to the main motherboard as well as to our microcontroller. So initially the only one light will be on and off 2 times. It's indicating as system is working now. Okay, and now let us see that the all street lights will off. And now, so whenever the person enters, the 4 street lights will be on, and we can see the all street lights are on condition, and here also L1, L2, L3, L4 are 1, 1, 1. So for every 3 seconds, the next street lights will be continuously off, the previous street lights, right? So if we cover one LDR, nothing but we are intimating to the system that this particular light is not working. So then we can see that. You can see this here, alert light fault, and also L1 is 0, L2, L3, L4 are 1, 1. Same thing for each and every light will be detected here continuously. Right, now the light 1 is on and light 2 is off state. Here also we can see the same thing. So here we communicating the input and output modules data from the microcontroller to the Node MCU in the serial communication. That's why we are going to converting the data which is analog or digital to the serial directly. So for that purpose, yeah, see one more street lights 3 also under fault, and we can see the same thing 1, 1, 0, 1. And we will place the same to the last street light. Right, we should cover the particular street light properly, or else it will not be detected as a fault. Okay, right. So here the system. Now we are making the whole street lights as working. So we can see on the blink app, the all street lights are working, and also on the LCD. Right. Thank you.